So, today is day 4 of the self quarantine. It wasn't that much of a big deal today. I went to two stores. I went to Walmart. I went to Sam's Club. I was with my sister trying to find more toilet paper and more water because those are the one of the things that is most important to find. And I just realized that there was a news conference that happened a while back early in the morning, and they basically said that, for now we're preparing for 2 weeks, but you should prepare for the worst, that it might extend from 2 weeks all the way to 6 or even 8 weeks. Maybe like a 2 month period of being self quarantine. The latest example is Italy. The entire country is shut off. Basically, everyone is on lockdown and they can't leave their homes for whatever reason. They have to stay where they are. But going there to Walmart, it was actually okay. I was able to find a lot of frozen foods, vegetables, and other things, but most of the counters are still empty. The dairy products are out, the water is out, the toilet paper is out, the hand sanitizers are out. So that was still one of the main, factors that, you have to kind of, um, unfortunately come to realization that you're not going to find it. You got to be one of the first people to go there at 6 a.m., to get that. Then after that, I went to Sam's Club, and surprisingly, it wasn't that big of a line. When I went in there, everything was organized, everybody was respectful. I actually found water. They were implementing the two-pack rule, meaning that a person that is coming into the store could only get 2 packs of water. And there were other things that I was able to find, to keep me occupied, because now that they're saying that, there could be an extension, that 2 weeks may not be enough. Now people are even in more of a panic, and they have to calm down. The panic buying needs to stop, because it's not helping anyone, and a lot of people that really need it or hasn't gotten anything, that they put them in danger. And right now we're living in a very interesting time because, a lot of jobs are laying off people. People are losing their income. They don't know what they're going to do to pay rent for next month, because April is almost, coming soon. But I'm thinking that they should do something along the lines with what they're doing in Italy, Spain, and France. What they're doing is they're waiving off the mortgage, the rent, the electricity, the water, because of the epidemic, because they know that this is much more bigger than anything. And the banks there, the government says, you guys just stay home, get healthy, do not go outside, do not congregate with bigger people. You have to stay safe, and we'll take care of everything. I think the United States have to do the same thing as well, right? Because, this is going to be, a foreshadowing if we don't, you know, change our behaviors. It's going to be like Italy. It's going to be like Wuhan, China, that everything is going to be on lockdown, and the entire government is, has to follow the protocols in order to contain this virus. And, we have to do our part. So it's not too bad. But overall, it was okay. It's not too bad. What was interesting though, when I was getting off of the Sam's Club, there wasn't a big deal. People were, in an orderly fashion leaving. But when I got out, there was already a long line extending. And that was crazy enough. But, that is, the reality, that a lot of people need these things and they have to wait patiently to go inside, and they're doing crowd control. And then when I was driving away, I was noticing all these other signs that were in front of gyms, saying that, you're not allowed to go in. That's part of the mayor's other executive order, making sure that all of the gyms, all of the department stores, just today announced that they have to close. So that means like Macy's, Sears, Nike, Guess, all those other clothing stores are closed in order to minimize any corona infection. So it's all right. So it's okay. So at the end, we got to do what we got to do. And right now, this is not the time to buy clothes. This is the time to get supplies. This is the most important thing. So maybe that is much more important. So it's okay. Um, so we're gonna take it one step at a time. So it's not gonna be too bad. I think we're gonna be fine. But again, that's right now the update of day 4 so far. And also to add, lastly, there is no school again. It's going to be no school for the next 2 weeks, but who knows with the current trajectory that is going on with the coronavirus. It's not, halted at all. We're so behind. And a lot of people are not, taking this very seriously because it is spring break right now, and you see people going to beaches, like thousands and thousands of people, and they don't know that this is serious. And the Italians made an infomercial saying, you gotta take it serious. We didn't take it serious, and look where we are. We're on lockdown. We can't even go outside. I know it's hard for anyone to go, it's an impulse to be with other people, to be socialized, because we are social animals as humans, but for this moment, we have to stay inside, and we got to do our best, unless it is very, very important stuff that you have to buy in the grocery store, like what I'm doing, trying to make sure that I get enough necessities around the house. Then that's fine. But after that, come back, and then don't socialize with people physically. You can do it in other ways. That's why we have Skype, we have FaceTime, we have texting, we have group chats. We can do all that stuff, so it's not too bad. So a little bit of context of what's going on so far. In addition to the mayor's executive orders, another outlet that has been closed off to the public are theaters, cinemas, and particularly going to the movies, because they deemed it that it was very important to keep everyone safe, to stay indoors, and that there is a higher chance of getting infected with the coronavirus if you're sitting in a big theater, like space to space. If you've ever been to a theater, there is no distance between you and another. It's pretty close. So, they have to close down. But what's really good is that Hulu, Disney Plus, and Netflix have stepped up right now. They're actually offering to stream the movies that would have come into the theater to their home apps. So what's really cool is that we might actually see the foreshadowing of the end of the movie industry. A lot of people are not going to go to the movies now. Now they're going to actually just subscribe to a particular app and watch the movie that is going to premiere at their own home. But that is, talking more in the future. But for now, this is just an emergency. So, I give credit to, Hulu, Disney Plus, and Netflix for giving us help on actually seeing, the movies that are going to be, playing pretty soon. So lastly, I'm basically going to end it by saying, again, people, do your best not to hoard, not to panic buy, to social distance yourselves with people. Again, that's why we have this technology. We have Skype, we have FaceTime, all these other outlets in order to communicate with each other. Yes, it is lonely to be inside if you're living by yourself, or if you're lucky enough you have family, you can talk to them. But if you need to talk to your friends or to your family that lives further away and you can't talk to them, have that outlet. So thank you guys. Thank you for giving me the positive feedback on my videos. Still posting as much as I can, but I still believe in that light within the darkness. All right, light will be coming through. Stay that belief. Stay strong. Have faith.